Have you ever had a moment where a single sentence shifted your entire mindset or even changed the direction of your life? Sometimes all it takes is one powerful quote, just a few carefully chosen words to unlock something buried deep inside us. A spark, a shift, a new way of seeing the world. Welcome back to Rise and Inspire Quotes, where words don't just sound nice, they move you, guide you, and challenge you to grow. In today's video, we're diving deep into something most people overlook, your creative potential. That part of you that thinks differently, sees possibilities, and creates solutions the world's never seen before. In a world full of noise, deadlines, and distractions, it's easy to feel stuck, uninspired, or drained. But here's the truth. Creativity isn't something you're born with. It's something you nurture. And quotes? They act like emotional triggers, reminding us who we are, what we can do, and why our ideas matter. Whether you're an artist, entrepreneur, teacher, student, or just someone trying to figure things out, creative thinking is your superpower. In today's fast-paced world, it's the difference between staying stuck and standing out. So, if you're ready to rediscover your creative spark, get inspired, and unlock new ways of thinking, you're in the right place. Let's begin. Quotes for reframing perspectives. Creativity often starts with a shift in how we see things. It's not always about doing more, it's about seeing differently. Let's look at 3 quotes that can help you reframe your perspective and unlock your creative flow. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Think about that for a moment. We live in a world that often rewards performance over passion. But the truth is, real creativity is born from love, from the things that make your heart race, your eyes light up, and your mind feel alive. When you love what you do, you don't just work harder, you create deeper. You take risks, you push boundaries, you stay up late, not because you have to, but because you want to. So if you've been feeling creatively blocked, ask yourself, what do I love so much that I'd do it even if no one watched? That's where your best work lives. Creativity is intelligence having fun. We often picture creativity as serious, strategic, or even stressful. But Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds in history, reminds us that creativity thrives on play. It's not about getting it right, it's about getting lost in the process. When you loosen your grip, give yourself permission to experiment and take yourself less seriously. Amazing ideas begin to emerge. You start connecting dots you didn't know existed. Try this. The next time you're stuck, do something fun. Doodle, dance, laugh. Let your intelligence breathe, because sometimes the solution you're looking for arrives when you stop trying so hard to find it. The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence. It is to act with yesterday's logic. Let that sink in. We're living in uncertain times. Things are moving fast, and the worst thing we can do is keep using the same old thinking in a world that has changed. Creativity demands that we adapt, that we stay curious, that we stop clinging to the way it's always been. When you dare to question, challenge, and reinvent your way of thinking, that's when true innovation happens. Ask yourself, what old belief is keeping you small? What if you replaced it with something braver? Quotes for embracing challenges. Every creative journey, every meaningful pursuit comes with its share of resistance, doubt, and discomfort. But what separates those who create something powerful from those who give up is perspective. Let's explore a few quotes that remind us how to face challenges not as roadblocks, but as the very path forward. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Doubt is quiet, but powerful. It whispers things like, "You're not good enough. Who do you think you are?" Or, "It's too late." But here's the truth. Your potential isn't limited by your ability, it's limited by your belief. If you want to realize a better tomorrow, you must believe it's possible today. Creative power comes from confidence, not certainty. You don't need to know the whole path, just trust the next step. So the next time doubt shows up, ask yourself, is this fear or a sign that I'm growing? Because the two often look the same. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. When you're climbing a mountain, every rock, every step, every setback feels bigger than it is. But that's only if you stop looking up. Ford reminds us, your focus determines your strength. The moment you take your eyes off your vision, fear takes over. But when you stay connected to your why, when you keep your gaze on the goal, you'll find the courage to keep going, no matter how tough it gets. So, what's your goal? And more importantly, are you staring at your obstacle or walking toward your vision? Wrap up for this section. Challenges don't mean you're on the wrong path. They mean you're on a path worth walking. And the more you learn to trust yourself, stay focused, and show up with courage, the more unstoppable you become. Quotes for collaborative innovation. Creativity isn't just a solo journey. It flourishes in community. The most impactful ideas are rarely created in isolation. They evolve when minds connect, when experiences are shared, and when we dare to build something greater together. Let's explore a few quotes that highlight the power of collaboration and visionary thinking. If I have seen further, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. It's easy to forget that even the greatest minds didn't start from scratch. Newton's humility reminds us, progress happens when we honor what came before us. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to create something meaningful. You just have to look around, learn from those ahead of you, and build something new on top of the wisdom already laid down. So, seek out mentors, study the masters, read deeply, learn widely, and then add your voice to the conversation. Your creativity doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of a living, breathing legacy. The best way to predict the future is to create it. This quote is bold and empowering. It reminds us that we are not just observers of the future, we are its architects. Creative thinkers don't wait for the world to change. They imagine something better and take the first step toward it. Every idea you bring to life, no matter how small, is a thread in the fabric of the future. So if something doesn't exist yet, create it. If you wish something felt different, start with you. Creativity is the most powerful way to shape what's coming. And it always starts with a decision to act. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Keller's words are simple but profound. When you're chasing a dream, it can feel easier to go alone. But real innovation, the kind that lasts, happens when we lean on each other. Collaboration doesn't dilute creativity, it amplifies it. The right team, community, or partner can help you break through creative blocks, see blind spots, and bring ideas to life in ways you never could alone. So ask for help. Share your work. Co-create. Because when creative minds unite, possibilities expand exponentially. Wrap up for this section. Innovation isn't about doing everything yourself. It's about lifting others and letting yourself be lifted. It's about learning, dreaming, and building the future together. Your creative power is unstoppable, but it becomes limitless when shared. Closing message. If any of these quotes spark something in you, hold on to it. Write it down. Reflect on it. Better yet, apply it. Because inspiration is only the beginning. Action is where transformation begins. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your favorite inspirational quote in the comments, whether it was mentioned in this video or one that's guided you through your own creative journey. Let's build a space where ideas and wisdom can inspire others too. Try this. Choose one quote from today's video and use it as a creative compass for the week. Put it on your wall, make it your screensaver, or write it at the top of your journal. Let it guide your thinking, challenge your limits, and shape your actions. And always remember, your creative potential is never fixed. It grows every time you explore, learn, and express something new. So stay curious, keep learning, and never stop creating.